Ladies and gentlemen, we are only a week away from Black Ops Cold War releasing, and Activision have already started dropping massive bombshells as to what we can expect post-launch of the game. And as you see from the title, we are going to be looking at the very first look and news of the new Nuketown coming into Black Ops Cold War. And it's really exciting because when you see this, it's going to remind you of something, and it might lead on to something else we can expect down the line. But not only that, we're going to be talking as well about what we can expect with zombies post-launch. The first season of Cold War is going to be a huge one for all modes. So sit back and relax as we dive into everything. But just before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as tomorrow I'm dropping some exclusive PS5 videos. So let's just jump straight into it because there is a lot to go through. Not only are we going to be talking about what I've mentioned at the beginning of the video, but there's also a lot of news about progression inside of Cold War. So first of all, let's talk about Nuketown. It's going to be returning to Black Ops Cold War, big shock, but this time around it's called Nuketown 84, which means it takes place in 1984, of course. This map won't be included as a day one multiplayer map, but instead will be a free DLC map coming November 24th, which means after only 11 days since launch, there will be a piece of DLC for the game already. And here is our first look, ladies and gentlemen, and I gotta say, it looks amazing to me. And one thing that strikes out more than anything is it looks very, very colorful, very vibrant. We can see the immediate details of that Nuketown bus in the middle has been graffitied over, which is incredibly interesting because if we look at what else has been heavily graffitied on inside of Cold War is of course Die Maschine, the Nakda and Toten remake in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Furthermore, if we zoom in and look at that sign of Nuketown in the background, you can see it is the iconic sign, but again, it has been completely graffitied over, so it looks really funky and very unusual to what we've seen before. A few other interesting details is that above the Nuketown, it says Site B. I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but to me it looks like it says Site B, almost like in this universe there are multiple Nuketowns that look like this. I don't know, but that would be a really interesting way of expanding the lore of why we have so many different looking Nuketowns. You can see next to it on the bollard there is an actual statue head rather than just the standard circular plinth. Also, I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but it looks like there are numbers in the windows on the side of that bus as well. I'm incredibly happy with how Nuketown looks. Like, look at how blue that sky is. This looks like such a vibrant, bright version of Nuketown compared to what we've had in the last few iterations. There has been rumors that Nuketown will be going right back to the original version that we loved from Black Ops 1, and this definitely gives me that vibe. It looks like a Black Ops 1 crossed with a Alpha Omega look because it looks like it's taken straight out of Alpha Omega but brightened up even more and funked with those colors. But I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments section. It's no surprise that we're getting Nuketown, but it's a surprise to see it when the game isn't even here yet. But they've already announced what we're getting in Season 1 for Black Ops Cold War in terms of free DLC. They've already announced there's going to be more multiplayer maps and modes. 2v2 Gunfight is coming to Cold War, as well as new weapons. But the most interesting thing of all is that new zombies modes are going to be coming to the game for Season 1. Now, we only get one image, which looks like this is in one of the shots from Die Maschine, but it's a massive crowd of zombies, which looks so awesome. I mean, I'm super happy to see this many zombies just here in one spot. And we don't get much context at all to what exactly new zombies modes mean. But to me, they could go down the route of bringing some of the traditional Black Ops 2 modes that we loved from zombies back in, such as Grief and Turned. We didn't see either of those in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and it seems like this year they're trying to make sure that all those fans are happy, and it wouldn't make sense to me for them to not bring it back. But they've not gone into detail on what the new zombies modes mean, so I doubt it's going to be something we've seen before. It could be something entirely new that's set in the world of zombies. And from that image alone, it looks like it is definitely set in Die Maschine. This isn't like part of Onslaught or like another mode separate to the main zombies mode. But guys, what do you think the new zombies modes could be? Whenever we get any news about it, I'll be sure to let you know. And just to make sure you guys don't know already, this is all beginning December 10th. Now, when it comes to Warzone, this is really interesting because Warzone got announced that it's not going to be integrated into Cold War until December 10th when Season 1 launches. And on here, it's got a classified Warzone experience where we can see an image of a map of Verdansk, leading into a Black Ops image. Now, a lot of stuff is redacted, so we can't read it out, but it seems to be the effects of Nova 6 gas, and it mentions a particular island. Now, Charlie Intel did say, could this island be Rebirth Island? And this is the island right at the end of the Black Ops 1 campaign, where we find out that's where Steiner was situated, and that's where the base of Nova 6 and the sleeper agents and all of that Black Ops 1 goodness originates from. So if they were to do it where they integrated Warzone, where we still had Verdansk, because it seems like we still have Verdansk from this image, but they're integrating another new portion of the map, or perhaps a slightly separate map on its own. I've seen a lot of people rumor and speculate that we might not see a new Warzone map for a little while. It won't be instant when the game is released, nor will it be when Season 1 drops. They've announced that for the first time in COD history, Season 1 will bring universal and synchronized player progression that works between Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Warzone. Cold War's progression will build on a familiar and similar path to Modern Warfare while incorporating an innovative prestige system. And this is a prestige system which is going to be across Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. So for everyone that's complained over the last year about there being no prestige system, they are fully incorporating a prestige system in Cold War, but they're also incorporating it in Warzone, and they're bringing it into Modern Warfare, which is insane. So very similar to Modern Warfare, you'll have your enlisted ranks, which is level 1 to 55, and then after that, they'll be known as military ranks. And these will be fully synchronized between all three games, which means no matter what game you play, you'll be getting XP and leveling up whichever game you're playing. And Black Ops Cold War Zombies shares this same progression, so you'll be able to level up no matter how we play, which is amazing. And also in December, Warzone players can gain access to Black Ops Cold War weapons and the largest weapons arsenal in Call of Duty history, where you'll have the full armory of Cold War weapons and the full armory of Modern Warfare weapons to drop into Warzone with any loadout. Here's an image that shows the gunsmith in Warzone, and it shows an AK from Cold War and an AK from Modern Warfare, which is so cool. And he also mentioned as well about the Battle Pass system, where you can unlock up to 100 unlockable tiers of Cold War inspired operators, weapons, and more. And these items are available in Warzone and in Black Ops Cold War. There is a heck of a lot of content going in, and this is the biggest Black Ops year ever, beginning the moment the game launches and then with Season 1 onward. I'm really excited. I have higher hopes for Black Ops Cold War, not only with zombies, but just the entire game in general. And the way that they're going, synchronizing all these games together, is an absolute dream. Let me know what you guys think of everything to do with this down below in the comments section. And if you like the sound of it, be sure to let me know by dropping a thumbs up on this video. But thank you very much for watching. You can check out one of my other videos on your screen right now, and I'll see you tomorrow for some PlayStation 5 videos. I'll see you then.